On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
At Sierra, discover great deals on top brand workout gear, like high-quality walking shoes, which might lead to another discovery.
40,000 steps, baby. Who's on top now, Karen?
You've taken the office step challenge a step too far. Don't worry, though. Sierra also has yoga gear. It might be a good place to find your zen. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
If you want tickets tonight to Cooper Flag and Bronny, the average ticket price is $223. The most expensive ticket is more than $3,000 for a Summer League game. Put it on the poll at Levitard Show.
Vegas Whales, man.
Would you pay more than $3,000 for a Summer League game between Cooper Flag and Bronny? Also, I should mention the Dodgers right now have lost 6 games in a row for the first time since 2019. They've scored only 5 runs in the last 42 innings. Their minus 34 run differential is the worst in a 6-game span for the Dodgers since 1958. Their first season.
That is just sports.
First
That's when
season.
the NBA was just filled with Cooper Flags.
The Dodgers payroll is $337 million.
Long season, Dano.
As soon as they get to
get
LA.
back together, don't worry about it. Got a long-term parlay with them needing to win the World Series, so they are going to do it, baby.
Their total on wins this season, if you wanted to bet it, was 104.5, which is just a total insanity.
I can't stop looking at Cal Raleigh's ass.
JuJu Gotti is with us here. He has some polls to update, and, of course, we've got to do some Thursday Thunder. Let's do it.
All right, Thursday Thunder is presented by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Go ahead, JuJu.
Yes, sir. We are back. We are back. Thursday Thunder went another 2 for 3 last time, but this time we are gonna right the ship, baby. And I'm gonna keep it very mystical tonight, if you know what I mean. First leg, I'm going with my sister, All-Star Reserve, Sonia Citron, for over 13.5 points tonight.
Shake it fast.
Whoa, not that mystical.
Oh, my bad. No.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, do a Google.
Second leg. Right. Second leg, I'm staying with the Mystics, and I'm going with my sister Shakira Austin for over 12 points tonight. And the last leg, I'm sticking with the Mystics. The Mystics with my sister Kiki, All-Star Reserve as well, Ariafin for over 7.5 rebounds tonight. Lock 'em in.
Balk. Let's before we get to the poll updates, JuJu, surely in your wheelhouse of sitcom hoopers, you have some opinions on what it is that we were talking about, whether television does basketball, baseball, or football the worst when you check in with your local sitcom.
Yes. So it inspired me to make a top 5 worst sitcom hoopers of all time list.
Wow, this is very exciting. Any OLI, or are we going straight to number 5?
OLI, AC Slater in the wheelchair basketball game against the wheelchair people and Saved by the Bell. Terrible. Number 5, Uncle Jesse from Full House.
Not good.
Very not good. Number 4, Brick from Malcolm in the Middle. Ass. Number 3, Anthony Anderson from the TV show Hang Time.
Hang time, running together. Hang time, putting it on the line.
Yep. Number 2, Carlton Banks from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Had to be said.
You got one worse than that?
Oh, yeah. Number 1, Stanley from The Office.
Oh, that was terrible.
Right. I also got a quick top 5 sitcom hoopers as well, just to even out the ship.
So good hoopers. You have recorded knowledge of good hoopers in sitcoms.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of them.
All right, let's see.
Olai, Queen Latifah from Living Single. She had a famous rip on Sean Kemp also in the MTV Rock and Jock game. Still going viral to this day. Number 5. Mark Cooper from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Number 4, Lucas Scott from One Tree Hill. I see your secret sauce. Number 3, Marlon Wayans. He got something going on in there. I saw it. Number 2, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith. And the number 1 hooper of all time from sitcoms, Stephen Q. Urkel.
That's damn good. Yeah, Halliburton. He became a meme. Halliburton's game, patterned after Steve Urkel.
It is a good list that he just put together, as opposed to that top 10 list that he gave us of July 4th movies that included Terminator 2. One of the greatest bullshit lists ever made around here.
What was the reasoning behind that?
JuJu
Was it just a summer blockbuster?
Just a good movie.
Just a good movie. It was his favorite movies to watch on July 4th, and then it was nothing to do with July 4th movies. He threw Independence Day in there,
that kind of thing.
but none of the other movies had anything to do with July 4th. I think we need to honor this a little better. Let's do something totally different here. Let's put together a Mount Rushmore list of July 4th movies.
Yeah, this is a pure cut. We're going top of the line Mount Rushmore. The aforementioned Independence Day, marketed as ID4, one of the great speeches in movie history, replicated by one Chris Cody. Independence Day, absolutely on the Mount Rushmore of movies that center around the 4th of July holiday.
Right.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore. It's not a top 5.
I can't do any kind of countdown without the fanfare.
All right, fine.
I feel like I'm twisting in the wind without it here, Roy.
All right, fine. I got you.
In watching the Jaws documentary, Jaws at 50, and rewatching Jaws, I realized that is a 4th of July movie as well, and in my opinion, perhaps the greatest. And not just perhaps the greatest 4th of July movie, perhaps the greatest summer blockbuster ever, perhaps the most impactful horror movie ever, Jaws, Mount Rushmore. You just put a big old shark on that.
Nice.
The Patriot. Patriot, with one of the greatest movie villains. It goes without saying, very self-explanatory as to why the Patriot belongs on this list. One of his finest works, quite honestly. Mel Gibson nailed it there. How much must one man go through in a film? Everybody dies. It's crazy.
Right.
And number 4 on the Mount Rushmore, The Sandlot. Great shot revolving around the 4th of July holiday. Sandlot is a 4th of July movie.
Yeah. Great list.
Much better than JuJu's list that, again, for some reason included Terminator 2, which has nothing to do with July 4th and is just a movie that JuJu enjoys watching.
What lie for me, Terminator 3, The Rise of the Machines.
Do you have, outside of Thursday Thunder, JuJu, do you have any other WNBA updates that we need to have in our lives right now?
Oh, yeah. Bad time for the Angel Reese haters. I'm sorry, Mike, even though you didn't hate her until last week when we made you hate her. She covers the 2K26 WNBA edition of 2K. She's getting a lot of hate online for that. The TMZ put it out. Angel Reese covers 2K26 and not Caitlin Clark, which you know that set a fire under everybody.
White people can't catch a break.
Angel.
It's crazy.
Right. She also released her Angel Reese ones coming out soon. She played in them last night in a victory over the Dallas Wings. Rebecca Allen, Air Beck had 27 points. Salute to Air Beck. But yeah, man, a lot of stuff surrounding Angel Reese right now in a positive way. You know, 7 straight double-doubles. Neither here nor there.
Picked a bad time to start faking irrationally hating her. But you know what? If I'm known for anything, it's being married to a bad bit.
At Levitard Show, that was awfully quietly that you wandered away from Brad Marchand. I'm going to say it again. Panther for life or whatever
Yeah,
is
legend.
the way that you phrase
Legend. Very
that.
happy for all his success or whatever.
Yeah, let's
Unbelievable.
update the polls at Lebitard
like the guy.
Show. At Lebitard Show, Juju, what do we have?
Is playing satanic music at the office an HR violation? 57% of the audience says yes, it is.
It's split. It's split.
Right.
And if you heard these bops, you'd be bobbing your head to it too.
I'm sure I would. And last poll, hardest thing to recreate in a sitcom: a football game, a baseball game, a basketball game, or a soccer match. 55% of the audience says a football game. Damn.
That's
Those are your
probably
polls.
that's probably accurate the way that poll question is framed. But if I say to you, you get instinctively offended as a sports fan by the lack of authenticity in something that you're watching in sports on television, in a sitcom, I think basketball has more memorable moments than football, even though you'd have to agree that it's hard to recreate football in a way that feels authentic, right? Because you need the hits. What am I doing there that I can factually, logically know that football is the tougher thing to do, and yet basketball is the more offensive one when I think of people doing it poorly in recreations on television?
In football, every actor can run, right? Like take the ball, run that way. Not every actor can dribble. And you got to look cool while dribbling.
Yeah, and the football pads. Everybody looks cool in a set of football pads. You can't fake that.
It's also easier to have a stunt double in a football movie as opposed to a basketball one.
Well, there you go. That might be something, because it's the hits. It's not running in football that's hard to recreate. It's realistic hits. It's anything that feels like it might be something close to the product you're used to. It's the dribbling. You guys got it right. You can either dribble or you can't dribble. It's not even about shooting, right?
Well, I mean, when you're allowed to carry, anybody can dribble these days. Pistol Pete, rest in peace. You taught me well.
Juju, good seeing you. Thank you, sir. Talk to you later.
Thank y'all.